Hey guys, so I'm here today with this what my toddler eats in a day video. I don't know if this is a thing on YouTube. I haven't even looked it up to see if there are other videos like this, but I do see a lot of what I eat in a day. So I figured this would be helpful to those parents that have difficult times just coming up with new dishes that your kids will like, just because, kids can be pretty picky sometimes. So I did do each meal of the day and two snacks that they like to eat right now. So the first one is oatmeal, basic oatmeal. I am using water here, but I usually use almond milk. I usually use water for myself, but almond milk for the kids. And yeah, so we were out, so I just decided to use water. I also use organic agave nectar. I love that Starbucks uses the agave in their oatmeal when you get it there. So I saw it at Sam's and just had to buy it, and we've been hooked ever since. And I also add cinnamon to sweeten it up. They usually like bananas and craisins, which are dried cranberries. Yeah. I also got the big bag of dried cranberries at Sam's Club as well. I also cut the banana in fours just because it's easier for them to get a bite of like everything in one instead of having, the banana be too big. I also will split it up into two bowls if I have things to do, if I'm kind of busy and I want them to be occupied and eat. But this day I wanted to just feed it to them to make sure that they got their food in. They can get distracted and, all of that sometimes. So I just want to make sure that they get their breakfast in. So this is kind of a random snack that they've been liking lately. I bought these for myself and I shared it with them the other day and they said it tastes like popcorn, so here we are. I like to break it up like this just because I don't want them to take a bite of like the whole rice cake and it gets all crumbly and messy. So yeah, that's why I just do it like this, put it on a plate and easy peasy. And now we're moving on to lunch. This is what we call in my family sopa seca. I remember my aunt used to make this for us all the time when I would go spend the night with my cousins. So once I started making it for the kids, they just like are obsessed. They want to eat it every day. And my favorite part about this is that it is so easy to make. You just need a small can of tomato sauce, whatever noodles you want to use. I'm just using small elbow noodles and I drain it and everything. So it's like pasta. So it's just like a cheese and tomato pasta basically if you want to get Italian, if you want to get technical. So yeah, I put the cheese in first because I want it to get very melted. Before I would do like the tomato sauce. If I did the tomato sauce first, it would bring down the temperature of the noodles, and then when I put the cheese in, the cheese wouldn't get completely melted. So yeah, I put the cheese in first and then the tomato sauce. And also I didn't measure any of this, so it's all your preference. If you like it more tomatoey and saucy, just add more tomato sauce. I just kind of eyeball the whole situation here. And then once I mix it all in, I put it on a flat plate and then put like a little hole in the middle so it'll cool down faster. And I put it in the refrigerator for a few minutes and then bon appetit. And they usually like to have a side of fruit with pretty much anything that they eat. So this is a favorite of theirs, strawberries. I like to just cut them up and put them in their own little bowls and they can eat what they want. And other favorites are like bananas or grapes as well. So then I also fed this to them this day. I figured it would just be easier to film if I fed it to them, but usually they do just sit and like eat it on their own. And Jet decided that she wanted the strawberries like midway through, so she went to go grab them. And then after this, I did kind of prep dinner because it was just going to be a soup. So I put the extra food away for the next day or the day after. And then here's their kind of snack after their nap time. It's just yogurt. I like to use like dairy-free yogurt, so coconut milk yogurt or soy yogurt as well. And then this granola is the best. And here they are. See, they can feed themselves. So like I said, I had already prepped dinner, so I just cut up and peeled some carrots and some red potatoes and some zucchini. And I just throw them in a big pot. And this is also like kind of meatless. Like I like to kind of be meatless if I can. So I made them just a veggie soup. You can make this with any favorite vegetables. I do suggest like a potato or like a heavier vegetable with other lighter vegetables. It just comes out better that way. I also just add a can of tomato sauce and some chicken like flavoring like bouillon. And you can add whatever flavorings you want, however you want it to taste. And then I just mix it up, put a little bit of olive oil in there, and just let it simmer. And then it's ready for dinner. And all the extra, I just put it in the fridge. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.